little side of Phantom Revenge and a main course of some actually interesting values. Make sure to smash the link, crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. So we've been through EnneaCraft, we've been through the Heck of Hands. Q-Tune is all that's left. I mean, we could get that today. I don't have an answer for you, but they'll probably space out a little bit because we're still like 12 days away from the set dropping. So right now, Q-Tunes. There's been a little bit of an uptick in this stuff. And I mean, this is to be expected at this point, right? You've got genuine people that are interested in what's going on with this stuff. Whales are at 35s now on Starlights. I feel like that's about where they've been. We got $40 copies of the Q-Tune Synchros. Cool Tune Q's coming in. Actually, these just got decimated off the market. We're now at $46 a piece. Uh-oh. Mix is coming in at 32s. We got Cool Tune RS is coming in at 30s. Rico's now at 30s. Looks like Ibatel's at 29s, and it looks like Yadel's at 20s as well, while the War is coming in at 26. So, I mean, high rarity really isn't that high rarity. Heck of Hands also very cheap. EnneaCraft, this is actually kind of crazy. Release actually got created off the market. We're now at 25. So, expected that. Q's coming in at 20s. Looks like Track Makers at 20s. Tori Mars at 22s. Snatch Deals at 14s. The Cool Tune Field Spell, $16. It's actually pretty cheap too. But I mean, sure, man. Rico CRs are 14s. Just to get some decently nice bling with this, $14 a copy. I'm used to paying $14 a copy on some of this regular stuff. The Scorpions coming in at 20s, sure. Jaws Collector Rares are a whole whopping $7, people. We have achieved cheapness. Tori Mar Whales regular versions are $12. It's actually not too terrible. As you see, the rest of this Cool Tune stuff all drops. I think my friend said he put the whole deck in the cart yesterday. Which would have been, a couple hours ago. I think it came up to $140 to get the core as a 3 of right now, which is actually not terrible. Heck of Hands, the spell card, these are $6. They are calming down, which is good. Godos is still $5. Nothing stopping that card from doing its thing. Some of these super rares did get kind of wiped out. I mean, there's still 19 listings. They're still kind of hanging on a little bit, but it's kind of interesting. Yadel's also still heavy listings. Reverse are dollars. Looks like most of this that we've been expecting is still doing all right. So, TLDR, yeah, set's doing its thing. Though I love certain super rares being cheaper than others. It's definitely a win. Let's talk about some of the high rarity side of the market. So, Forbidden Droplet here, ultimate rare, gorgeous card. You'll love to see this. It is a very, very nice looking card. Also, very, very strong card. You're looking at $64 a copy on up to $67 a copy, which is actually not terrible. I do appreciate the fact that, OTS Ultimate Rares have definitely gone down. It's definitely a good thing, though. Pot of Greed. Ultimate First Eds of these are now $160 a copy. Now, you got to remember, this was also from Duelist Pack Kaiba. If you take off the first ed for this, and you come down to the Unlim, you're actually floating about $70 right now, which is actually not too bad. I will definitely give them some credit for this, but, you're nearly doubling the price. Actually, you're more than double the price. $160. Do these actually sell, though, is my question. And yes, you did have one sell at $176 a while back. So that's actually not too terrible. We also got the Ring of Destruction Ultimate Rare from Duelist Pack Kaiba. This one's coming in at about 76, but this is it. You only have 4 listings available on these, and you are definitely seeing some actual good, solid value for this. Now, speaking of old, expensive cards, first edition Deck Devastation Viruses. This is where the good stuff is, man. This is the man, in the crazy part is you don't even have a near mint on the market. The last near mint sold for $350, and you've got a $330 one just sitting here on the market doing its thing. So I guess some of this old Ultimate Rare stuff is crazy. Ultimate Brain Control First Editions. This is kind of cool. These are 300 a piece. You can get a German one here for $295. Think about that, people. All right, if you want prestigious, top of the line, and do they actually sell it? You've had not a lot of them. These look like they move every 3-ish months on the cycle, which is honestly kind of a normal thing, I feel like. Next up here, we have Dark Grepher Turbo Pack 2 Edition. This card has been scaling up slowly, all right? You made it to $37 a piece on these. You got to remember when you look at this card, though, OTS Ultimate Rares are a little bit of a snag. They do like to kind of take their time snailing around till they eventually do hit their ripe age, which is actually what you're seeing here. So, interesting. Demise, the King of Armageddon. This is one of the coolest Ultimate Rares that still exist within the market. And honestly, this card has been doing wonders in, there was a Mitsurugi variant that popped up, and it was a hilarious idea that you could take this, play End of the World, or the Tuning of the World, be able to tribute, and then, using 8s for 8s, be able to feed off of each other. $160 right now if you want a near mint copy of this, which is actually not too terrible. Elemental Hero Aeneas. You have one first ed on the market right now, which is $1,500. The last couple of copies of these, rotated off the market 1,049 and 1,050. So they are by far some of the slowest moving cards that you can actually access off of the market, but it's doing its thing, to say the least. Gatling Dragon. This is also another gorgeous Ultimate Rare, man. You're looking at $120 on up to $130. In terms of, your sales data, you had a German first ed sell for $105. Back on September 30th, you had a $90 one, and then you have an $84 one moving here. So, these are, they're moving through the system. I actually kind of like that. And then we have Mega Rock Dragon Ultimate Rare. Speaking of interesting good cards, this card is one of the cooler ones that you can kind of pick up and just play in the Rock Turbo deck. I never want to say that this card's going to have a play time, but I think there was something in Edison that somebody was trying with this. I don't know, man. It's rocks. Mistworm. Oh, this card's been disappearing. Dual terminal versions are coming in about $35 to $36 a piece, which is actually not too terrible. It definitely is something. Cyber Dragons, same boat here, DTO ones. These are actually $16 a piece, which actually is pretty good. Keep in mind, though, the DTP, the preview set, the one that came out before this, no, that version is literally unobtainium. We have seen how crazy that version has gotten. It's so stupid. And then, for whatever reason, Tier Elements Kit Gallos has been kind of rolling around out here. I'm not entirely sure why people think that this card's going to come back. I feel like the TCG would have done this already. I think Tier would be okay with having this. It doesn't really break the mold too far open, but it's enough that, why make the community, panic? The community's going to panic anyway, no matter what happens on a list. So, that's neither here nor there. Takeaway Phantom Revenge. We'll see what the cool tune side of it's going to do here. We're 2 themes deep, and Enneacraft cards just freshly got eradicated off of the market. So, we're seeing some movements, and I think that that's actually to be expected right now. So please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.